What it do, what it do, what it do? It's your favorite, the one and only extra love coming through to see what's popping with you. What up, my Aries? This is your October 2021 reading. The theme for this month is DGAF. Don't give a fuck. People say you don't. Show them what don't give a fuck really look like, right? So your message for this month is holding hands, right? Everything that you ever ever needed to learn in life, you learned in kindergarten, right? The first thing, like I remember learning, was holding someone's hand as you cross the street, right? Play nice. Don't take anything that doesn't belong to you. Basic foundations in your life. Everything you ever needed to learn in this lifetime, you learned in kindergarten, right? So I thought it was a beautiful thing, right? And the messages that you were getting at first were so lovely and just so light. You're coming into your grace and high favor in your life. You put in the work, and all is well in the realm, right? But as usual, we had these cross watchers, and it's three like energies just popping up. Well, since we have such a big family, and we're basically going through the same thing, it's just subtle nuances that might be a little different. I figure, per usual, to give you a correlation or a way to discern what's going on, is to use myself as an example so you'll know how this game go. Because, like, the sheer audacity of these motherfuckers, right? So I told you motherfuckers, if I see you in my energy, I'm gonna drag you. So let's get it, right? The first thing I wanted to impart upon you, my babies, is it's a whole bunch of motherfucking narcissists, demons, right? Succubuses, incubuses, iblises, IBLIS, haters, shit starters, destroyers, right? So really, your whole life, my Aries, my pet milks, formerly known as pet milks, you didn't have motherfuckers hate you, try to cancel you out, uh, trying to be you, assume you, doing little shit, trying to set you up, little diabolical shit, right? So I see we're gonna deal with the parents today. So I'm gonna deal with the supposed parents in my life, right? First up, my wicked ass father in law. This dick sucking ass nigga, has poisoned his kids and his family. He killed off his baby mother, his children's mother. He even killed his own mother. And I'm really kind of surprised this wicked ass bitch is still running around. But I would be remiss if I didn't dig off into this motherfucker ass, right? Not just because, nephew broken hearted, because that shit is over with. Just on the sheer strength that I'm never gonna let a motherfucker think that they got one up on me. So let's get it, right? This bitch ass sissy who done suck more dick than anybody. My daddy never really did like your bitch ass. He used to call you a punk bitch every opportunity that he had. So this motherfucker gets up and watches my videos every day, religiously. This is this whole ass nigga's ritual, right? Watching me, what I'm saying, trying to manipulate my spouse, right? See, my spouse has a fucked up sense of loyalty, or he did. You know what I'm saying? I'm sensing that. Toward the end, he learned what was really going on. See, when we was growing up back in the day, all you had was family. So no matter how fucked up your family was, you still tried to rock out with them, because that's your family, right? This motherfucker was always jealous of my husband. Parents being jealous of their own children, it's because their life is fucked up. They made poor choices, you know what I'm saying? And they see the shine on you. They try to fuck up your life doing little shit, right? So this sissy geeked up the dissolution of my family. So I ain't gonna let this bitch get off unscathed. This motherfucker been had AIDS for a long time. We got dates and times. I'm not worried about none of you motherfuckers doing nothing. Because if you think you're gonna file a lawsuit against me for defamation of character, just remember you gotta take that blood test. Your whole fucking family, you, your bitch ass sister, your wicked ass niece Tina, bitch, you ain't hiding over there. Somebody special is coming for you. Bitch ass whole name chocolate, all they motherfucking kids, all these bitches got a specific strain of AIDS. They're all dying from it. Everybody's running around talking about they got cancer. If you look like a fucking voodoo doll, you do be like magic, right? So these motherfuckers was sprinkling my husband's food and drink with this black magic shit in an effort to have him use me for my money, right? But you gotta know, with the accumulation of you motherfuckers, you still never are gonna be as powerful as me, because I actually put in the work, right? So, they say little shit, and try to manipulate, gullible people who have a fucked up sense of loyalty, instead of really tapping into themselves and listening to the most higher self and see what's going on, So I see a lot of my family members, your significant other is finally waking up. You know what I'm saying? Finally waking up to the realization that they crossed you out for some Haitian ass jack motherfuckers, right? Rock, you're not dying soon enough. I saw you in passing, so I know your days are over. You gotta have days for them bitches to be numbered, right? I'm gonna make sure I piss on your motherfucking grave. I don't give a fuck about you. Who in the fuck do you think you are? You praying to my parents. The divine realm is laughing at your ass. You know what I'm saying? You're not suffering enough. Right? Diabolical motherfucker, right? Smiling and skinning and grinning in my face. You know what I'm saying? Trying to pimp my husband out of money. I told his ass, fuck y'all. Y'all was wicked as fuck. And he should have been able to pick up on it too. That's why he never fucked with y'all. Come back in spurts. Because he knew how wicked you motherfuckers was. The whole lot of you. You're not hiding out on Pearson. You're not hiding out on Mansfield and Rutherford and Prevost and none of that shit. Motherfuckers know where y'all are. You too poor to move. This bitch Tina, this hoe is in her mid-50s and this bitch been on AIDS since she came out her raggedy ass illiterate mama's pussy, right? On to my mother. Mama Deborah, this wicked ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? My daddy knew you was sleeping with his brothers. My daddy even know you was sleeping with my real father. It ain't no motherfucking mystery. It ain't no mystery why you keep on lying to my children about my parentage. Bitch, that's why you're dying. You want my forgiveness? I wouldn't fucking forgive you. I'm gonna dance on your grave too. For not only poisoning me, setting me up to get raped like 4 or 5 times in my life, thinking that shit cute, and you're lying to my kids. Die quickly, bitch. You feel no remorse. You're a narcissist, a fucking demon, and you always hated me since I was a kid. You always hated my real mother. Ain't no motherfucking mystery. I look nothing like you. My mother's name is Mary Woods. My father's name is Vance Wesley. I ain't your motherfucking kid. And the more you keep lying, the more you accelerating your death. I wouldn't give a fuck what you needed. You're gonna fucking starve over there. All this chicanery and heartbreak and misery you have caused me my whole life, then you sit back and act like your hands are so motherfucking clean. The whole lot of you motherfuckers is narcissists. Don't think I don't see you working with Frank, that good guy, bad guy. Your life will continue to be fucked up. Using men. I remember you used to beat my ass before I went to school, so I clean up the house while you go around the corner and suck Clifton Murray's daddy's dick. Don't think nobody don't remember that. Your name ain't squeaky in the hood. Motherfuckers know who you are and how you get down. That's why so many women in the community came to the aid of me and my brother, because they knew you was a wicked ass hoe. You was a hoe. You tried to fuck up me and my sister's womb, putting us on the motherfucking pill at 12 and 13 on motherfucking Ortho Novum 125, 135, 28s. The strongest motherfucking birth control pill known to man to fuck me and my sister up, and knowing we wasn't even having sex. So I don't give a fuck about you, and your bitch ass can stop watching my motherfucking videos too. Almost 500 videos, and you motherfuckers is none the motherfucking wiser. But then the other motherfucking energy that's trying to come into my Aries reading that we're going to expose, at least for me, is everybody know I stayed in Temple, Texas. Everybody know I'm balled out, breaded up like a fish stick, right? So I moved down to motherfucking Texas to get a break from the narcissists in Michigan. Ran across this bitch that was the property manager at these apartments I stayed in, this little gated community called Bill Towers. Ever since I moved in, this bitch that's addicted to plastic surgery, all she does is sprinkle black dust on the motherfucking citizens of this apartment complex, use dildos and shit instead of having sex with her husband. So her husband was really the maintenance, the custodian guy over the whole complex, right? So Neffy stayed to herself. I was healing, praying for everybody like I do. And this bitch thought I was trying to hit on this guy when we only had one conversation. And that's when I moved in, when my apartment was getting exterminated. Like the first day, they wanted to make sure everything was okay. Then come to find out, this guy never wanted to be with her, no way, right? Never even knew this guy's name. So this bitch broke into my apartment, her and this black guy that was from up here, right? John Harris Jr., my mom's old insurance guy, the old principal of my middle school, Taft Middle School, hired him to steal like almost $50,000 from me, to embarrass me in the community, had me motherfucking starving, eating Sonics and shit every motherfucking day and laughing and all of that. But in reality, this is a black black illusionist who tried to curse my beauty, my fortune, and trying to change my destiny, right? Paying off these cops to come up and terrorize me, harass me, follow me every fucking day. Broke in my apartment so many motherfucking times. Her and this wicked motherfucker, right? Just to be me, right? But see, all eyes that's closed ain't sleep. My neighbors in this gated community, even though they were getting used and taking off kickbacks and shit too, just to watch and see if this maintenance guy was trying to hit on me, because one of my neighbors told me that like the maintenance guy had a history of hitting on, or supposedly had a history on hitting on tenants in the apartment building. So they were systematically stalking me, obsessed with me, um, running background checks and credit reports on my name, trying to assume my identity, even took payments for my rent, right? Anybody knows me knows, I'm like have owned free and clear 5 different homes. So why wouldn't I be paying funky $1,200, $1,500 a month? You know what I'm saying? I got it. This bitch has taken my money, never documented my payment, got me evicted from my apartment, and then when I tried to come back to get my furniture, poured bleach over like $5,000 worth of Bob Mills furniture and tried to claim that I did it myself. Why in the fuck would I be paying all this money for handmade furniture to destroy it? Everybody's not stupid, my baby. Everybody's not stupid. Um, I see that this apartment manager is obsessed with me. She's obsessed with looking like me, being like me, even on my page right now. Every other day, my family, I see you laughing. You see the subscribers go up one or two. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers trying to play tag team. But I hear the property owners have been trying to look out and find me. So for these property managers, right? I'm gonna give you this number so you can contact me personally. I'm gonna post it on my page because this property manager, this white bitch whose face look like candle wax, who's very racist. She talks about the people of a darker hue all the time. She's been limiting potential tenants purely because of race. Every person who's like Indian or Hispanic, Mexican, black has experienced racism from this property manager, and I see she's not going to be working there much longer. People are tired of this person. You know what I'm saying? She has scared off so many tenants, right? But see, what this bitch didn't know was is that I'm royalty. I know a few more people than this person does. We see that she's related to the Bush family, and they tried to do this in an effort to keep me from revealing that the whole city of Temple is mine. My mother's name is Mary Woods, and these motherfuckers even had the audacity to name the street Marland Wood, Mary Woods Land. And the shit, they thought the shit was funny. But see, it's attorneys and detectives, FBI, and all of that shit investigating my property claim. And they see what the fuck you guys are doing. You had them thinking that I was a racist. I didn't like white people or people of a different hue. When that's far from the truth. I help everybody. I have a genuine, loving heart. Always come to assistance of others, especially those who are disenfranchised. This woman has tried to systematically ruin my life, running around saying I was a hit woman and that's how I make my money. When just to get to the apartment, I had to provide proof of income, and that proof of income was the sale of one of my homes. So I see the police investigating it like, wow, this bitch lied the whole time. She was playing us for a fool. She used us to terrorize this black lady, and this black lady is a good egg. And I see them coming forward with an apology, right? Poof be gone, bitches. The divine realm don't know you. All your dark deeds will be revealed and you will be shamed publicly before the universe quickly dispatches of you, right? You did all of that to make Kimberly, Messia Pantera, Kimmy Woo Woo Extra Love lead before I could reveal it. But see, I have a few neighbors on my page, and they just been amazed at the depth of wickedness that has been occurring at Bell Towers, right? Cause see, I met a lot of nice people in this city. Um, and besides these motherfuckers that tried to ruin my name at Bell Tower, everybody I met was pleasant and lovely. I don't care if it was the supermarket, at the skate park, where I used to go skating every now and then. And I even remember one day I saw an elderly lady in pain. I stopped skating just to rub an old lady's foot. Didn't take payment, strictly out of love, talking to the children, just like a loving being. And I see that Temple Police is really picking up what I'm putting down, right? I see you're jumping into action. Um, they did it because they knew exactly who I was. They hired people um, from my hometown of Detroit to come back and try to besmirch my name. I even seen it was a crackhead coming down and trying to spit venom, saying I was a hit lady. But I see we have some smart cookies on Temple Police Force, you know what I'm saying, who realized a cop kid couldn't have gone so astray. So they checked my background and saw what was going on, that I was being framed and terrorized strictly because three females in this complex were jealous of me, right? Um, I see my family at Temple is welcoming me back, and the number you can call me, I still have a Temple number, is 214 309 2434. And you can reach out to me at any time. And I know I don't have to worry about anyone playing on my phone or whatever, because I know you're going to put a trace on it for me. You're going to tap this phone so you can see who's calling me, who's stalking, and who's harassing me. And Namaskar, I send you my family, extended family of cops, love, light, and life. I appreciate you. I appreciate what you have done for me. And I appreciate that you're going to take care of this situation for me. Um, just basically, my Aries, people become obsessed with you because you're wealthy and well off. People feel like you don't deserve the accolades and the life that you live. And so they tried to destroy everything that you have. But see, whether I uh, choose, whatever I choose to do in my life, I'm not never, ever, ever, and I'm never gonna let anyone try to bully me just because I'm bright and I'm beautiful and I'm personable and I'm generous and just genuinely love people. They try to taint me and to paint me as something that I'm not. But thankfully, the Most High has put wise people in my path to bring all this to light. And you see, I was told to tell you that I was threatened by this lady. See, because when I first moved into this apartment complex, because this is like blowing my mind, and I was new to the city, and so everybody leaves out this complex at the same time. So one morning I was getting out, and I wanted to travel the city. I didn't really know how to maneuver around it, just to learn. So when I came out of my apartment building, I see someone that was brandishing a firearm coming toward me. They were coming down the flight of the stairs, um, coming toward me with a handgun. So, like, I'm from the city, and it kind of threw me from a loop because this would be the last place you would expect someone with a firearm. So I ran back into my apartment and I tried to call the police, but my phone was on 2%. So it just kept going out. So I remember when I was moving in that it was like electrical sockets in the closet. So I ran in the closet and I called like the after hours number for the complex, and a beautiful lady answered the phone, and I let her know what was going on. I asked her to call the police for me because my battery was dead, which I'm sure she did. But one thing I know about Temple is they're really quick to protect their citizens. So I'm like, okay, let me try this number again. So by this time, it's like 5%. So I called the Temple police station and they came right out in like 2 minutes, like 10 or 15 cars, definitely, right? So while I was trying to explain to this cop what was going on, this racist property manager was like, um, we don't have that type of problem down here in Temple. That's the only problems, from Detroit. We don't have people like this brandishing around. And she actually told me to shut up talking, which I thought was kind of sway because I was the one talking to the cop. So, at this time, I'm like so shocked because I'm not used to nobody talking to me like that. She turned around and told this cop that I was lying, making a false police report. No one else witnessed um, these supposed people with handguns, but come to find out that she was working with this transsexual cop that stayed above me. And they were working together. This cop looks like a female or tries to dress like a female, but is really a male. She constantly calls and reports everything to the police, and they see they're getting tired of her. This person tucks their penis between their legs, wears weave and copious amounts of makeup, and also has another person that she hangs with that is homosexual. And they plot and scheme on Neffy. Like this property manager was having them break into my apartment, steal like my jewelry. If you go back to any one of my previous videos in the last year or two, I had over like $70,000 worth of jewelry, wore it all the time, stole all my jewelry, my safe with my money in it, my clothing, my shoes. So it was a delicious restaurant like around the corner from me, right? And it was called Casa Olay. And they had this um, entree called a wet burrito, and it was like this large, full of flavor. And I used to get it every day, and it got to a point that I got to be a regular at this restaurant, right? Come in every day and get the same thing. So one day I left out to get something to eat and come back, and my door was open. It wasn't locked anymore. It wasn't pulled up. It was like ajar. So it freaked me out. So I'm calling the property manager like, someone broke into my home. Could you please come and, you know, with some assistance? Because I was kind of feeling terrified to go in. Well, the property manager threatened me with eviction. She said she was tired of me making these false reports. And if I ever reported what she was doing to me, she would get me evicted, which is why, like I don't have any family. You guys know I'm an orphan, and I was like between a rock and a hard place because I couldn't go anywhere. This bitch had stolen my money, almost $50,000 in money. So I couldn't go anywhere. I wasn't already eating, and my bills were becoming due. So I was like between a rock and a hard place. And so she did it in an effort to silence me because she wanted to sleep with this property manager. And for some reason, neighbors were telling me that um, he wasn't sleeping with her, he wasn't giving her no play. And they actually knew that this lady was lying on me, but they were so scared that they were going to get evicted. It was really nothing that they could do. So finally, she came down. She put eviction letters on my door saying I wasn't paying rent when I was paying her the whole time. And then when I tried to speak to another lady that worked in the office, who was actually the only one that was really working in the office of this apartment complex, um, she had me put out, which is really the reason why nephew came back home. I was homesick anyway, you know, but it was just the sheer audacity. Like, this white woman is so insecure around herself that she would just mess with someone who was like, y'all know I'm basically a loner. My life is like so boring. You know what I'm saying? This lady was tapping, um, and bugging my home, had cameras all in it to the point, I had to cover up mirrors, never could walk around. What if I wanted to walk around naked? You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even do that, no privacy, and just made it hard for me. She made my life a living hell. But the divine realm has promised me justice, and I know that Bell Towers is going to make me whole. Um, like, the majority of us were like family, like a close knit family, and I see no good deed goes unpunished, right? So here we are, 31 minutes in. Let's just see what the energy is. My family holding hands. Yeah, we were all judged. We were all judged for being loving, kind, um, benevolent beings. And we were just chosen to get picked on because we were chosen. We were like really walking. Oh, that's the truth. Walking the path that was set before us. Definitely true. You got picked on, family, because you were honest too. You're honest in everything that you do in this life. And truthfully, that's why this person tried to get me um, evicted. I see that this property manager is a black magician. She wants to be a tarot reader. She doesn't have any gifts and ability. So she watches my videos every day to try to learn the cards. That's why I don't teach them like I do. I only break down the cards for those who actually have knowledge. If you don't have true knowledge, you'll never understand it. So that's why she's doing candle magic. See this bitch with altars, burning candles. I see when the police kicks in her door, they're gonna see like a wall with nothing but my pictures on them, like an altar with black magic and blood and sacrifice and everything. And they're gonna see who's really a witch and who really walks with the light, who's really a guru or spiritual teacher out here, who's a true spiritual teacher, right? So let's get it. Yes, my family, this is crazy. You know, not only has she lied on me, and I hear she lied on this property manager too. Yes, it's the truth. Because, I'm wealthy, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have to work. She felt like I was living a life that she should have had. You know, it's terrible. It's the truth. I am the truth, right? Tried to lie on me in the community strictly because I pray every day. I see that my neighbors saw that I was humble, always had a kind word, and genuinely was a nice person, and how this lady systematically tried to, yeah, block my progress, calling the police, making false claims, having them enter my apartment, just all kind of lies. Even lied and said I was smoking cigarettes in the apartment when everyone noticed that I smoked outside. I had a big bucket, bigger than this, with nothing but cigarette butts. Just lies, lies, lies. My thing is, if you had any questions about me, you should have just asked me instead of delving into lies and rumor and innuendo. Right. plotted my death so I could walk away. I even see that this person, this property manager, is paying. She paid a hitman to kill me. She was paying a hitman to kill me. Or she was running around telling people that I was a hit lady. I see my neighbors didn't go for this. Thank God they were wise and savvy. Right? Because on earth, physically, they saw, just like you know, family. I stay to myself. I constantly pray for our family. Yes, but the Most High is here on earth. That's the only person that can judge your family. It's the Most High. The Most High is the only one that can judge you. The Most High sees who tells the truth on earth. That's why myself and my family are always prosperous. Because we keep it pure in thoughts, words, actions, and deeds. And no matter what, the divine realm is going to reveal these diabolical schemes. Right? Everyone's, I hear that she's the one of the Bush's granddaughters. Right? Divine feminine and the hangman. Yeah, she tried to terrorize me because she thought I was sleeping with someone that she wanted to sleep with. I mean, but this person, how I heard it was always rebuffing her advances. I see that this property manager threatened the maintenance guy and said that if he didn't sleep with her, she would fire him from his job. I see he's planning on filing a class action lawsuit, and he even told you that. Cards don't lie, people do. So yeah, she basically did it because she thought that someone that she desired, see, all the secrets are coming out. Someone she secretly desired didn't desire her. This is the case of a scorned woman terrorizing someone. You know what I'm saying? Right. She plotted on who she thought was lovers. So basically, it seems like she ruined not only, or tried to ruin not only my life with someone else. She tried to get us locked up in jail off of these lies, calling us hit people. But in reality, I hear that you're a hit lady, that you've been murdering people in this complex and burying them in the basement under the apartment. Because the police are trying to figure out, how did any of the tenants get access to the basement when you're the only one with keys? And see, I tried to ask who had access to the keys to my apartment, because only a person like that would be able to break into my apartment. If I had 2 sets of keys, and I even called and told this lady that I had a set of keys to my home and car come up missing. But clearly she was the one that stole it, or someone that she sent to steal it. I see the police are really seeing who's the murderer in Temple, Texas. This is lady from this apartment complex. Because me, or, yeah, just because I was a star. Right? Dig that. Right. She wanted me to abandon my home in Texas because I was a star. She felt threatened that, whoever she was hoping to sleep with was interested in me. But I didn't date the whole time I was down there. I spoke to 2 men in this whole complex, and that was the first day that I moved in. Never ever was aware of any of this, right, my baby? Yeah. Tried to get me killed, lying on me and someone else. Yeah, peep that. Wicked, diabolical bitch. This is her. She has this yellow shirt she likes to wear because she's cowardly. Yeah, smart mouth, very racist lady. Looks just like this, except she has blonde hair. Right. Right. But see, I see what it is. This lady was expecting me to be ghetto, and because I was black, where she thought I was black, but I'm really Portuguese, right? Really Basque, right? Everyone saw that I was a loving being, and that someone that this lady was trying to sleep with. Their family is wealthy too, so she's basically trying to cancel out two wealthy families. This person is basically like, if I can't have you, no one else can, right? I see she even got this property manager fired too. Something tragic happened to this property manager. Because, see, these are swords. It looks like she got this property manager killed. And I see that this is like kind of strange. You see these two cards? I see these two people said the same thing. Their stories jibed 100%. They were innocent in being framed. And I see that this Belak illusionist, this witch, she lied to the police too. The police knows who's telling the truth. I see the police have been watching these two people day and night, never coming in contact with each other. Didn't even know the other existed. And this property manager lied. But I hear something is coming for this property manager. That's why I'm so chill. I'm waiting on this call from the police to confirm it. Yes, this property manager broke into my home, stole everything. Yes, I'm truly the empress in this world from the four corners. Yes, I'm truly Sitting Bull's granddaughter. This lady even came into my apartment and desecrated my altar. That's why her life will soon come to a tragic ending. Because I'm protected in this world. Protected. See the four corners, everything in the four corners? You know what I'm saying? That's the native Nahuan family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. After careful, truthful analysis, what I say is true. I cannot tell a lie. This lady, she looks like this. Face is so tight, wicked, just a wicked, wicked being. She has not only destroyed or tried to destroy my life, one of this property manager, and even Temple Police. She has definitely lied, has a big ego, thinks she knows everything. And I see a lot of people, former residents and residents of this apartment complex, have been complaining about this lady the whole time, how she takes their money and don't report it. I see that's why a lot of people have moved out. A lot of people are going through changes because look, I started off paying with cashier's checks from my bank, Bank of America. And so I was told to pay cash because the payments come in quicker, right? So she was never recording my payments, or she was probably just pocketing the money. But I here to tell you to check her financial statements. I see that she was taking payments from the real hitman. I see she even lied. This lady has AIDS, HIV at the very least. That's what's being revealed. She didn't want me to reveal the truth that she has AIDS and HIV. And so that's why no one wants to sleep with her. That's why she's forced to use dildos and plastic penises because everyone knows. So she tries to have, it's nothing but a blood test. Nothing but a blood test to reveal the truth on this lady. That's why no man wants to sleep with her. That's why they leave her hanging. You know, I see this lady has plotted deaths on this whole community. I see my family members are waking up. Waking up to why I left this apartment complex. The truth will be revealed, right? Yes, definitely, this is be like magic. Definitely cursing me in this community. And people were witnessing it. People were witnessing all this stuff this lady was doing, but they were so scared to say something. I see they're vocalizing things now. Be like magician. Right. She's cursing people's wombs. Yeah, I see when the temple police kick in your door, they're going to see what I'm saying is true. They're going to distance themselves from you. You played them for a fool, and that's the truth. Ace of Swords, Two of Swords. Very racist, but try to portray others as racist. And people see your dark deeds, and it's going to be revealed what you do at night. I hear this lady has been killing off tenants and burying them under the apartment complex. And I was also told to reveal about holding hands. It's a sacred burial site where I was staying at. A sacred Native American burial site underneath this complex. And that's going to be a key for you. Holding hands. I hold my family members' hands when we cross the street. I protect my family members. I've taken the brunt of so much hate and misery and jealousy and just duplicity strictly because I'm strong. I have a backbone, right? I have a backbone. You thought you were going to do all this. You can't run and hide. I see Temple police are be pulling up to arrest you in 4 minutes. And if I have any neighbors that stayed in Bell Towers, make sure you capture this lady being forcibly removed from Bell Towers, the walk of shame from Nephi, Empress Nephi, extra love. This is going to be within the next 4 hours. You tried to turn my family, this whole city that welcomed me in with open arms when I was grieving and healing, strictly because I wouldn't make these videos to heal you of your AIDS, and I never will. And it's going to be revealed. You're going to have to take a blood test. And you're going to have a special strain of AIDS too. And then they're going to be able to trace who you really are. Because see, you lied on my husband too. You lied and told the police that my husband was a hitman when it was really you and your accomplice, John Harris Jr., who's from Michigan. How many people from Detroit, Michigan are working in Bell Tower and Temple, Texas? That'll be your key. This lady has lied and tried to destroy my family. My husband couldn't be a hitman. He has dementia. He barely can tie his own shoe up. And you lied on him to disrupt and destroy my family. See, all the evidence you planted is coming back to you. You've been lying this whole time, but the police got something special planned for you. And that's the truth. I see the police are releasing 2 men at this time, releasing a female, and arresting this property owner for her lies, trickery, and chicanery. Holding hands. I see you'll be holding hands, skipping off into the sunset, and she'll be holding hands with those handcuffs around her fucking wrist. And thank you, family. I hear my Temple family telling me to come back. That's my home now too. You guys love me. I love you too. Call me and we'll chop it up. On that note, holding hands. People are going to soon discover your your loving nature, and seeing they had you pegged on all wrong, and they're going to be welcoming you back with open arms. They are truly, truly so sorry, family. I send you love, light, and life. I salute you for holding strong throughout all this torment. And the divine realm has special grace and high favor for you. You know, I love you. Enjoy your day.